Hello everybody, welcome back to Just Gaming Today. Today we're going to play some more Infinitode 2. I think we're on level 3.3. But before we do that, we left off with some stuff in our bag that we probably have to open. Yep, we've got a green chest. Pretty good there. And another green chest. So we got some papers. We got the best part was the blue ore. I think that's pretty good. We'll open the rest of the stuff later. I am keeping the higher level chests. Um, right now I'm just storing them up until I open up that particular ore type. Let's look here. We got another thing we can invest in here. So opened level 3.4, which we had exposed level 3.4 in our last run there. Let's do the research. So that research gets us a smoke bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and put another point into the smoke bomb. Just we had to have that at level 2. I think every one of the abilities, I just put it at level 2, just kind of sit there, give us an idea of the type of abilities that we have. So the smoke bomb, gas cloud, poisonous enemies. So you can put down a smoke bomb and it's going to create a smoking cloud of gas that poisons enemies. So this is our first ability that allows us to do poisoning. So poisoning is kind of a good thing to see out there and working on our enemies. So that's pretty much all we can do there. Let's see, previous research is 1. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing some purple. And then this one we have to have opened level 4.1. So get through all we have to definitely get through all the 3 stage 3 levels before we can get our next ore, which is where I want to be. But right now we did open this new tower. The tower is the multi-shot tower. It's one of my favorite towers, as I mentioned. So I'm going to go ahead and put some points into it. First thing I do with every single tower is just do this kind of U shape, just to get it to like a basic working functional level. It uses the lower level currencies, so you can kind of look at the currencies that you have, and if you can keep investing in it. I'm going to go ahead and throw a level in there. That looks to be the end of the line. But I will absolutely use this multi-shot even at this level, just with its ability to hit everything is pretty nice. It doesn't do tons of damage, but it has a lot of shots that it fires out. So let's take a look. See here, we were on looking to go into level 3.4. Now 3.4 is an interesting level because it's got a lot going on. There are where 3.3 has not many places to put towers on platforms. This one has a pretty good level of them. So, let's do one more thing in the research. I don't have green papers, that's why. So we ran out of green papers. I was looking to invest our gold stars, but let's go through 3.4. We'll do the gold stars after. So this one's a pretty good level to get a lot of blue and a lot of purple. So that is good to see. We need to get through wave 67. We've been looking like about 70s-ish is our typical level we're getting to, maybe a little bit higher. So hopefully we have a good chance of getting this 3rd gold star. Enemies killed, coins gained during a game, and we have basic. These are weak, a flyer, and armored. So we have 4 different enemies, and there's a lot of levels for us, a lot of waves to work through. In this one, I can't go ahead because I've spent all my green papers. That's okay. We use it. Hopefully we have enough abilities to kind of get us through if we need to eke out that last level for a gold star. Now, this one's very interesting in that it blocks every enemy, so they really do have to kind of go all the way through. Then they hit this teleporter and come out here. So it's a big, long, snaking path. There's lots of level 4 upgraded platforms here. So those are very important to plan out what you're going to put in each one. Here, I'm going to put a freezing because this is a power multiplier. So I like having the freezing here. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do. We got weak. This is our first opportunity to use the multi-shot tower. So let's take a look at that. It fires an arc of projectiles. It has a 4 out of 5 range, 3 out of 5 attack speed, 2 out of 5 damage, 4 out of 5 crowd damage, and 3 out of 5 agility. So it moves, it rotates pretty quickly. The crowd damage is where it's at. It does no damage against the strong foes. It does 25% against armored, 50% against the triangle flyers that we have here. I forget what these are called. 100% against helos, and then 100 versus the basics, and 150 versus weak. So it's a good all-around tower. It does damage to everything you can see other than armored. And we have a lot of really good towers for, not armored, the strong. So, and it's not very good against the armored, but it does something. So let's go ahead and throw one down here and let's watch it do some work. I am going to put, let me see here. We've got 117. These are costing how much to put out? 89. So I think I'm going to put a cannon here. Just have something do some other AoEs. I'm going to put a basic here. And then I'm probably going to look to put a sniper and sniper in next, so we have those kind of covered for the armoreds. And then we'll play it by ear from there. The only places I think I might freeze are these two, just because the power multiplier should help us. Just a little bit of the map's going to be unfrozen. I might try and squeeze in some other freezings, but maybe we just try and power through it. So here you see the multi-shot tower really, really jamming. I really like it. It's quite good. Yeah, I'm thinking put that out. Put another, I'm going to make this smaller so we can see our map here. This is a rotation issue here. What does that do against? That does 50%. Only 25%. So I'm gonna throw this out so we can do some work against these armoreds. I might put another one in here. And one more. I'm wondering if I do some more multi-shot and just do big area of effect here. Maybe. Let's try it. Yeah, it is quite far there. Now here I'm going to put in another sniper here. Wondering if I throw a sniper in here as well. Use some basic slots there, or some basic the XP. I'm going to throw a basic tower. Basic tower. I am going to put another freeze in here. And maybe freeze here too. I can remove those later, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another multi-shot in here. And then I'm going to put multi-shots both in the middle here. And just try and really, really work this multi-shot angle since it's our new tower. The only problem I have with that is it's a tower that we haven't invested a ton into. So it's probably, I'm going to pause this here for a second. It's probably not one we're going to do a ton of damage with, but I think it should be able to push us past this, get these towers filled out. It should be able to push us past these levels, I hope. So this one here, it got its level. So let's take a look. Bullets penetrate first enemy, dealing 70% damage to the next one. Really good. Buckshot deals up to 20% more damage the closer to the target is. Enemies drop 6% bonus to coins if they die within 5 seconds, but the bonus is halved if the enemy is killed by this tower. So you're kind of, putting like a little buff on them and collect less. I'm not a big fan of the buckshot, but it can be good. Arc of the attack size is times 0.75. Each hit to an enemy makes it receive 1% more damage from this tower, stacks up to 30 times. These are generally the two I take. I like the penetrating first. And let's go ahead and upgrade this one damage-wise. Okay, I think I have everything out now. I'm going to upgrade the freeze twice. Let's see if we can sneak out a tower, or sorry, a mining here. I think we should be able to without stressing too much. Yes, let's get that out. This one, and I'm going to look to upgrade this here. And now I think I'm just going to look to upgrade all of this stuff. Just kind of at least get everything kind of upgraded a little bit. So much going on, I lose track of the mouse every once in a while. I'll upgrade this sniper tower a couple times. I upgrade it again just because it's the one that's going to generate some extra gold. Let's get these two multi-shots in the middle amped up a little bit. They've got the extra rotations. They're really never going to lose track of the enemy. Should be able to track everything real well. And I might sell these freezing towers that are in these little bit locations that are off to the side here, but I really want to kind of keep everything pretty slowed down. So I have to get those other two, these two towers here and here upgraded significantly before I feel comfortable getting rid of those other ones. So I'm going to slow down again here. Well, I won't pause it, but I'm just going to get the correct upgrades here. Yeah. Everything else looks good. Get this one here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this one a little bit. Well, more than a little bit, actually. I just want some basics to start tearing into these greens, as they come out. If you get the level 5s, should be able to tear into quite a few of them. I'm going to make a pass on these shots. We have 2 out of the 3 towers there, and we're not going to have enough to deal with the flyers. Now, let's destroy this one. I'm going to put out 1 anti-aircraft gun and just pump that up. Hopefully that's enough to kind of get things, handled with the flyers. Oh. Let's do this one here. Make a pass on all the multi-shots. So let's see what we get with the flyers. Hopefully that's enough to kind of help take care of them. Okay, so instead of taking damage, we actually killed all of them. So that was a good decision. This is penetrating. We look to just pump money into these multi-shot towers, mostly because I want to, be able to handle those flyers. That tower that we just upgraded, we might actually be able to get rid of it again at some point. One more upgrade, max that out, and then let's take a look at freezing stuff. So we need to get this wave 67, right? Yeah. So 67, we've only taken a few points of damage, so I'm feeling okay about getting, well, these armors are getting pretty far, but oh boy, stop. Oh no. That was a lot of damage. So I'm going to slow things down a little bit. I'm going to really, really press to try and get through this level 67, because I want the 3 gold stars. That's the main thing we're looking for here. I'm going to try and slow this down too over here if we can. Yeah, so that was a good one. Another weak one coming, so that's good. Just slow them down a bit over here too will be good. Probably pick that up just a little bit. All right, so we do have this one upgraded. I'm going to do pure damage. Look to upgrade this one to level 3 as well. Good. So that was our third gold star. This one does 50% damage against armored. So here's our flyers again. So we do have lots and lots of multi-shots coming out. But look, the flyers are already getting over here again. We're doing really good against the weaks with these multi-shots. I think the biggest problem is we haven't put enough investments in the multi-shot because we just got it. Oh, I forgot about this guy over here too. So the weeks are getting over here. You look at the splatter map, tons of stuff getting killed early on, but we are getting some things kind of in this area here towards the end. So that rewind is really, really powerful. And with all of these air units, very nervous about how much farther we're going to get. That's okay. So this one, we don't have any more special abilities, so I think we're pretty much done here. We just got to let them file in. And good to go. But mission accomplished. 3 gold stars. We got lots and lots of goodies here. Decent amount of ore mined. Some bucks. So one thing I'm going to do before I forget is I'm going to go back right into this stage again and click continue. And I'm going to buy all the abilities because I could have gotten farther in that one if I wanted to. Buy the smoke bombs too. I'm not going to click play, but there may be another place to do that, but I'm just going to go back in there and do that so I don't forget before I spend on research. So I promised to do the gold star. We'll leave everything else, for later. But I think the thing that I want to go for at this point is this loot frequency. I like loot. So I definitely want to focus on the loot. I think this might be the way to go. Getting explosion range on cannon and missile. We haven't gotten the missile tower yet, but eventually we will. That would improve that. Overall power, just on every tower, gets 0.4% power. It seems like a really small amount, but it is effective. It is pretty good. I could get both of these. Oh no, I only get 6 into this one. So 3.1. Then we have the force wave bonus, which is another 3. Or wave interval, sorry. There's a force wave bonus in here somewhere as well. This one. One of these. Yeah, this one. That was just a wave interval, so it makes the waves a little longer in between. Extra range, always good. And then the loot frequency. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and work my way up this way. But let's take a look at the alternative path as attack speed. So that would be 6 there. Then we do upgrade price. That's 6 there. You're eventually going to hit these 6 pointers. Yeah, I'm not opposed to getting these. These are very, very good. But I think we're going to work this way and head up towards that loot frequency. So let's research this. Oh, we have 9 gold stars. So, because I forgot to spend the time before. Now, this is 3, but I'm out of papers. So I need more papers to buy that one. Okay, well, this was a fun run. We got through 3.4. So at 3.5. We're steering at opening up 3.6. If we get through 3.6, then we open up the new. I forget what this one's called. It's like auto cannon or something. But it is like a machine gun and it fires tons and tons of bullets. So it's kind of a cool gun. A very good game mechanic to it. So that's it for this one. Like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you think, and take care, everybody. Bye.